how-to video on installing a winch on an ATV. The ATV I have here is a Renegade 800. I had to get a winch mount for it. So instead of paying $80 for just the plate, I bought this $200 wild boar bumper. I really like it because it covers the lights and everything, plus it has the winch mount included. This winch is a Smittybilt X-RC 3.0, 3,000 pounds pulling capacity. This is the one that my buddies at 4 Wheel Parts recommended for the price, and so far it's been a good winch for me. But now we'll go over on how to install it. Alright, we got our Smittybilt winch. Went ahead and we slid it into its position, and then underneath we've attached the little bolts that are underneath. I don't know if you can see very good. We've got these two, and then the two over here. And now we're going to, there we go. We went ahead and we also put these bolts in advance because we knew there would be very little room once the winch was actually mounted. So now we're just going to slide this in. Can we stick that on there? And we got our lock washer and nut. Whoops. Thanks. Anyways, after it gets that pin in, we're going to just tighten these up. Alright, this is the contact box. We're going to mount it right inside here. The plastics will come back and cover it up so it'll be pretty clean and dry. These two cables, now these two will feed under this way to the battery, and these two will go to the winch, and these two longer ones, we're going to run those down back towards the battery. The positive and the negative cable here, it'll be positive on top, negative on bottom. Alright, I've connected the cables here. Don't forget to slide these little boots on there. Help keep it from getting mud and dirt and keep the life of this a little longer. There you go. Anyways, I'll just zip tie these up and kind of get them out of the way. Alright, so we've got the two positive and negatives running down to the winch here. Now we've got these two, the longer ones, that are running to the battery. And we've kind of got them going this way, and I'll show you their direction here in a second. But also this little box, we're still trying to figure out where exactly we want to mount it. I don't know if it's going to be out here on the outside or maybe underneath the plastics on the inside or something. But anyways, for the battery cable, we ran it through here, kind of around, dropped it down here. We didn't want to take it on the exhaust side, so we brought it on the opposite side. And it just comes right out here, and then right down there, and then towards the battery, and Adam's putting it on right now.
Trying to.
Anyways, the battery's down there. We're going to attach it now. Alright, we've got all the cables, positive and negative, hooked up to the battery here. The battery was a pain in the butt to take in and take out on a Renegade. Went ahead and we also mounted the little control box on the handlebars. That just a little bitty Allen wrench, put that in. Ran the cable underneath here, and we're gonna have a lot of extra, so I'm probably gonna put the zip tie. Okay, we're gonna bunch this up and run it underneath. Also, this little thing where it all plugs into, We're actually going to mount it underneath here. So I've taken the little shroud off already, but we're going to drill a little hole right here and run the cables through and make a little spot for it. Go ahead. Need a bigger drill. Alright, Adam's reconnecting the wires. We ran it up underneath. Here's the device, and we'll mount it to the little shroud that's over here. But he's just reconnecting the wires back up. And we'll show you how we mount it here in a second. Alright, this is the little shroud box. And we just drilled a couple little holes up the top, put some bolts in. And so now we'll just attach that up there. Here's that little thing. And then I'll have to use zip ties for these others. I've lost those. Anyways, now we can just plug right in, and this whole thing should work. Let's check it out. Alright, now this is the cable from the handlebars. He's going to plug it in right now. And we're just going to hide the wires, bunch up the extra here, and zip tie it, put it in there. Oh, it works. Alright, so here's the cable, all zip tied up, put away, the box underneath, it's plugged in, and then also I put it over here, that way we could attach the other cable, and if I was outside I could plug it in. And here's it all connected. And then I put it over here at the side so I could easily attach the handheld control system. And then here it is. Haven't put the shroud or the plastics back on yet, but the box runs through. That's all zip tied up out of the way. And now we'll just give it a shot and make sure everything's working good. Alright, we're going to try out the handheld or the handlebars mount. This is out. There it goes. Back in. Alright, now we'll do the handheld part. Make sure that one's working. Alright, here's the handheld. We're going to try it out. And it's working too. It's all good. Ready to go get Adam stuck and pull him out of something. Or get me stuck, pull me out of something.